Space, a frontier. These are the voyages of our meteorology segments, and they've been getting pretty good lately. Pretty good indeed. Make sure you check them out at youtube.com/smashamash/playlists. What we're looking at here are the surface winds of the eastern portion of the planet. We've got a strong cyclonic system here down in the Southern Ocean. Check out that large clockwise rotating region. It's a powerful low pressure. Here are the jet streams of the eastern world, and most of the activity is going on my side of the planet. Let's rotate it and look at the west. Here's the west, and we're going to zoom in on this area in a minute. Check out the extreme meridional jet stream flow in the northern hemisphere. The jet stream is all over the place. It's broken up. It's highly incoherent, like a lot of people on YouTube. Here are the surface winds. We're going to zoom into the windiest portion of the planet, I think, right now. It's Hurricane Ida. So it's in the process of partially making landfall. The unfortunate thing is that it appears to be shifting a bit to the west, and there is hotter water over to the west. Let me bring up the sea surface temperature. So you see that hotter water? It's getting into hotter water right now, folks, and that is the kind of thing that can intensify a hurricane. This is the reason likely for the forecasts calling for this thing to intensify. Last time I checked, the winds were about 85, 87 miles an hour. Let's take another look at that. And we'll zoom in a little bit more to get a better reading here. You can see at least 86 mile per hour winds showing up there. And this often underestimates winds a little bit. So I would venture a guess that they're up to maybe 90 miles an hour now. We hope to not see this thing be at a Category 3 when it makes landfall. The rain forecasts are not good. So here is the wind forecast, and it looks like the forecast is for about 88 miles an hour, 86 miles per hour, something like that. And that is very shortly from now. The winds are expected to drop down quite a bit here. You can see the pressure is going to increase by about 10 millibars there. So, and the storm track has changed a little bit there. The storm track is a little bit farther to the east, which is a good thing. We're glad the farther westerly storm track we were calling for last night was incorrect. So one thing you want to do, folks, when you're incorrect, you want to admit it and get ahead of it and not try to gaslight people and pretend like you were right when you were wrong. So that is one of the key concepts in science. Just admit when you're wrong, learn something, and move on. Don't destroy your credibility with nonsense. So let's zoom into the southeast region here to get a little bit better close-up, and you can see 20 inches of rain forecasted there, at least 16 inches of rain for that area, which has shrunk a little bit, so that's some good news. But this storm is going to loiter, and we're going to show you why in a minute. First, the lightning map. And you can see quite a lightning there in the Gulf with that counterclockwise rotation. You can even see a signature of that. Also some strong lightning in the north-central part of the U.S. and some odd storms here moving southward across Virginia. Here's a real-time lightning map, and by the way, this video was streamed live. And it looks like a pretty strong cell here west of Kansas City. Hey, Hastings. There's thunder rolling in. I just love lightningmaps.org. I don't know what to tell you. It's just fantastic. When I hear thunder, I go. And if you zoom in on your location, folks, you can convince the natives that you're causing the thunder. Yeah, if you want to be like a movie character who says something scary and then thunder strikes, use lightningmaps.org for it. Convince your friends and foes that you're Thor, or perhaps Odin, the father of Thor. So here's our windy.com pressure map. Now we're looking at the European forecast, and we're going to advance this. And you can see the low is going to make a turn to the north, right there around the Louisiana-Mississippi border. So that's the European forecast there for the pressure movement. Not good for either of those states. Again, like 20 inches of rain being forecasted. And a large portion of that area saw lots of rain already long before this storm even got there. So again, this was streamed live to Twitch. It's such a great live streaming platform. We just love it. Thanks to our followers over there. Thanks to everybody who leaves comments and so on. Thanks to our BitChute subscribers. If you're only viewing the videos on BitChute, please go over and view them on YouTube. Press subscribe, press like, share them with your friends and foes on social media. We're trying our best to follow the rules. And thanks to our YouTube subscribers. Cheers. Make sure you check out our playlists, or maybe go to smashamash.com and visit our links over there. Support the channel. Tell your friends and foes about us. The algorithms don't seem to be doing so. And most importantly, join the Smash team. Our kickoff is happening on Wednesday, September 1st. It's going to be a Smash-tember to remember. And we are super excited about it. The website is just fantastic. I mean, it's fully operational already, and it's already vastly exceeded the capabilities of Patreon. So help us out. Join the Smash team. smashamash.com/Smash team. It's got all the capabilities of Patreon and much more. And welcome to the Neo-Renaissance. You'll find links on the homepage at smashamash.com. Here's a tidbit. There's a little tidbit for you, showing you some insider information. Next, thanks to our patrons who are helping to make all of this possible. And we would encourage all of our patrons to cancel your Patreon memberships and go become a member of the Smash team. There are 2 levels at smashamash.com/Smash team. 2 paid levels, that is. $2.99 a month and $9.99 a month, as well as a paid-up option. There's also a free option, the bronze level. Again, details at smashamash.com/Smash team. smashamash.com/Smash team. So here's the Doppler radar close-up of the Gulf region. And you can see some fairly heavy bands of rain already hitting New Orleans. It looks like the storm is starting to track to the west, so that is not a good sign. Here is the shortwave radiation map, and the eye wall is significantly defined here, right at the end. So there is some possibility for this to intensify, although most forecasts are only calling for less than 90-mile-per-hour winds on landfall. That's still enough to produce some storm surge. Not so much wind damage. The main problem here is from inundation, flooding. And part of the reason why this storm will loiter is because of this dry mass of air up here. This is causing an abutment to this system, and it's going to force it to turn to the north. Anyway, we'll zoom out to show the rest of the country, the lower 48. Again, strong storms there in the central west of the Mississippi portion. Moving quite slowly there. And we'll zoom out and show this map as well. And just bear with me one moment. I'm pretty quick with clicking on things, folks. I am a gamer. I'm more than qualified to do this. So, a strong low building here off the coast of North Carolina as well. And the sandwiching of this moisture in between these 2 dry air masses are what is causing that heavy rain there. It's a massive pressure gradient, an atmospheric waterfall, if you will. And that's what's keeping those systems constrained in that area and causing them to move so slowly. It's all because the jet stream is way up here and largely not affecting the Gulf. So once again, here's your recap. There's the U.S. Doppler radar map. There is the shortwave radiation map showing you clouds when it's too dark to see them with the visible satellite. And there is the water vapor map. And thanks again for viewing the video, folks. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. Smash-O-Mash, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted. Name it news.